One of the new GIS tools that we have for YOLO emergency management is the daily briefing application. In order to access the daily briefing application, you can open any web browser like I have here and type www.tinyurl.com/YOLO daily briefing. That'll open up a much longer URL that has the daily briefing application that's built in ArcGIS online. This application has these black boxes along the left-hand side and the bottom, which are known as widgets. Each one of these widgets is configured to show you additional information along with the info summary here on the right. So you can see now that it's fully loaded, there's a lot of information on the daily briefing application, and we do have it set so that all the layers are defaulted to be on. That way everything loads. But here in the layers list on the left-hand side, if I toggle to that, you can see that you can turn any one of these layers on and off at any one time. So the most visual one that I can do for you here is to turn the traffic layer on and off. That traffic layer is actually real-time traffic from things like Waze and Google Maps, things like that. So you can see how the green, yellow, and red lines disappear. There's a lot of information in the daily briefing application. It's meant for pretty much any time of the year, not just fire or flood season, but to kind of show you some of these things. I have this little blue dot here in the middle of the screen, kind of. And that is actually a hydrologic point that's coming from the California Data Exchange Center. So you can see when I click on it, it tells me the reading for this gauge. I can click on more info to get the hydrology graph and see what the water is doing at that point. And then there's also fire information. So if I move the screen up here, since there are active wildfires at the moment, you can see fire perimeters, which are coming in from a GeoMax service. You can see heat imagery coming from a MODIS satellite. So you can have those layers turned on or off at any point in time. Another piece of information that you may want to see is the information that's being condensed in the widgets here and the info summary. So the info summary is going to display anything that's in the map viewing area. So right now I'm zoomed out and there's a lot displaying in the map viewing area. If I zoom all the way in, you'll notice these current fire perimeters changed from the whole list that was here to just the one that I have in my map area. The same thing will happen for the page alerts, the live stream gauges, the watches and warnings, and the weather stations, depending on how much you're viewing in the application. Those numbers change in real time, and these little arrows here at the bottom of each of the widgets allow you to expand and see. In my case right here, it's the live stream gauges. I've got 39 of them that are reading at no flooding. So as those change, they'll kind of be itemized into different groupings based on what their readouts currently are. Same with the weather stations. They're giving you the air temp and a wind speed here for the weather stations in the viewable area. So that's the daily briefing application. It's really just kind of a picture of as many things as we could think of in emergency management that somebody may want to see at any given time. And so it's a publicly accessible link and you can view it at any time.